Doors and windows add personality to your home, but they also greatly impact its energy efficiency. The U.S. Department of Energy estimates doors and windows may account for 10 to 25% of your heating costs. Energy efficient improvements to existing doors and windows can help reduce those costs. If you're watching your budget, there are steps you can take to minimize drafts. Caulking and weather stripping, two simple do-it-yourself projects, will make a noticeable difference and pay for itself within a year.
If you look down here, we have some weather stripping that has been ripped, damaged. It's very simple on a newer door to change out. You basically start at the top or the bottom, using a pair of pliers, pull out the old ruined rip piece, because in that area you're losing a ton of air. Go down to your local hardware store, Home Depot, and you can buy a new one, $2 or $3. Start at the top of the channel, push your piece in and just work it down. Make sure it's nice and tight against the door. Then you want to shut the door to make sure the door shuts properly. Latches. Look for any light coming through to make sure that this is sealed properly, which it is. So there you've saved a nice cool draft from coming inside the house. Another energy efficiency problem with older homes is the cracks or the voids in the windows, between the windows and the window trims. If you go ahead and fill those up with caulking, you're going to avoid a lot of the air filtration in and out of the home. So today we have this window that we're going to be caulking on the exterior of the home. A few things you're going to need. You're going to need a good caulk, preferably one that's 100% siliconized and non-paintable. The reason being, when they're non-paintable, nothing's going to adhere to it. So dirt, grime isn't going to adhere to it and break it down over time. It'll give you a lot more years of use. Then you're going to want a damp cloth to help you clean the surface and also clean your finger after you've applied the caulk, and then a brush to get the debris out of the way. So I'll just show you this. The caulk gun's ready. It's already been cut, ready to apply the caulk into the window, and I'll show you the process. First, you want to clean off the big areas where you're going to apply the caulk. You want a nice clean areas so that you get nice adhesion to the window and the trim. So here I'll go over everything on this exterior with the brush, and then I'll take my damp rag also and wipe it down just so I get all the loose dust off of it. And then starting in one corner, you just want to apply a thin bead of caulk, just enough to fill up the blackness of the crack. There's a couple things here. These are your weep holes. Basically, when you get moisture on your window, it's going to run down. It's going to run into this little track and it's going to come out your weep holes. You want to make sure that you don't cover up those weep holes, because then your window's going to hold water and eventually it's going to get behind your window underneath and create mold and rot problems. So wind caulking, keep that in mind. Start at one corner. Watch your bead as it comes out. Just gently give pressure as you go down the window. After you've applied the bead, go ahead and take your finger and slowly pull it down the material. I go about halfway, 3/4 of the way. Take my caulking, wipe it off, then use my other hand to come the other direction, being that when you start from the corner and pull in, it's a lot easier and smoother. So you apply it all around all four sides of the window, and that's how you install caulking around your window. Save you energy and stop the air infiltration from going in and out of the house.
The Department of Energy says window awnings can reduce solar heat gain in the summer by up to 65% on south-facing windows and 77% on west-facing windows. Awnings can shade a single window or the entire side of your home. Custom awnings can be rolled up in the winter to let the sun warm your home. Your landscaping can also reduce energy costs. By planting shade trees near south, east, and west-facing windows, you can provide shade in the summer while still allowing the warmth of the sun in the winter. Window treatments can reduce heat loss in the winter and heat gain in the summer at a relatively low cost. Blinds, draperies, insulated panels, shutters, and shades can all be used with varying degrees of effectiveness. Consider the orientation of the window and the product to determine if it will be effective in cutting your energy costs. It may also help to keep blinds closed in the summer to keep heat out, opened in the winter to let the heat in, and closed on winter nights to prevent heat loss. If your doors and windows need to be replaced, consider buying ENERGY STAR rated windows. ENERGY STAR rates windows and doors based on climate zones, and Provo is in the northern zone. ENERGY STAR products are rated, certified, and labeled for U-factor and solar heat gain coefficient, or SHGC. The U-factor is the rate at which a window or door conducts non-solar heat flow. The lower the door or window's U-factor, the more energy efficient. SHGC measures how a window blocks heat from sunlight. This is the fraction of the heat from the sun that enters through the window. The lower the number, the less heat it transmits. These are what make a window energy efficient. Quality frame materials, multiple panes, low E glass B special coating. It reflects infrared light, keeping heat inside in winter and outside in summer. It also reflects damaging ultraviolet light, which helps protect interior furnishings from fading. Gas fills. These odorless, colorless, non-toxic gases insulate better than regular air. Warm edge spacers. These keep a window's glass panes the correct distance apart. And here are the things that make a door energy efficient. Multiple glass panes, improved core materials like fiberglass, wood cladding, and steel with polyurethane foam core are among the most energy efficient door materials available today. Tighter and improved weather stripping. Something to keep in mind when replacing doors, windows, and other items in your home, Habitat for Humanity accepts donated building materials. Call ahead to make sure they accept the items you want to donate. Ask for a receipt and your donation is tax deductible. Also, don't forget that rebates are available when you purchase new doors or windows for your home that are ENERGY STAR rated for energy efficiency. Now you have lots of ideas to make your doors and windows as energy efficient as possible. Not only will your energy bills cost less, but your home will be more comfortable and more beautiful for years to come.